Marriage is often described as a partnership, a journey two people embark on together. At its heart, marriage is about connection, sharing your life, your dreams, and your daily experiences with someone you love. But even the happiest couples quickly learn that a successful marriage is not just about togetherness. It's also about honoring each person's individuality and respecting the need for time apart. Striking the right balance between time together and alone time is one of the most important and sometimes challenging aspects of married life. In the early days of a relationship, couples often want to spend every waking moment together. The excitement of new love makes it easy to prioritize shared experiences. But as time goes on, the realities of daily life, work, family, personal interests, begin to assert themselves. Each partner may find themselves craving a little space, a chance to reconnect with their own thoughts, or pursue personal passions. This is perfectly natural, and in fact, it's healthy. Alone time allows each partner to recharge, reflect, and maintain their sense of self. But how do you find the right balance? How do you nurture the intimacy that brought you together, while also ensuring that both partners feel fulfilled as individuals? The answer lies in communication, intentionality, and mutual respect. First, it's important to recognize that every couple is different. There's no universal formula for how much time together is enough, or how much alone time is too much. Some couples thrive on shared activities and constant companionship, while others are happiest when they each have plenty of space to pursue their own interests. The key is to have honest conversations about your needs and preferences. Talk about how you each recharge. Are you energized by social interaction, or do you need quiet moments to yourself? Are there hobbies or activities you want to pursue independently? By sharing these thoughts openly, you can begin to understand each other's needs and find solutions that work for both of you. Scheduling can also play a big role. In the midst of busy lives, it's easy for time together to get squeezed out by work, chores, or other obligations. That's why it's important to be intentional about making space for each other. This might mean setting aside a regular date night, planning weekend outings, or simply carving out a few minutes each day to check in and connect. These moments don't have to be elaborate or expensive. The goal is to create opportunities to nurture your bond, share laughter, and remind each other why you chose to build a life together. At the same time, it's equally important to protect your alone time. This might mean designating a quiet hour for reading, going for a solo walk, or spending time on a personal project. Alone time isn't a sign that something is wrong in your marriage. In fact, it's a sign of health. It allows each partner to grow as an individual, bringing new experiences and perspectives back into the relationship. It also helps prevent feelings of resentment or burnout, which can arise when one partner feels overwhelmed by constant togetherness. Of course, finding this balance isn't always easy. Sometimes, one partner may crave more togetherness, while the other needs more space. These differences can lead to misunderstandings or hurt feelings if not addressed. That's why ongoing communication is so important. If you're feeling neglected or overwhelmed, speak up. Share your feelings calmly and honestly, and listen to your partner's perspective with empathy. Remember, you're on the same team. The goal is not to win or get your own way, but to find a solution that honors both of your needs. Sometimes compromise is necessary. Maybe you agree to spend Saturday mornings pursuing separate hobbies, but reserve Sunday afternoons for a shared activity. Or perhaps you take turns planning date nights, so each partner gets a chance to introduce the other to something they enjoy. The specifics will depend on your personalities, schedules, and interests, but the principle is the same. Balance is achieved through flexibility, understanding, and a willingness to adapt. It's also important to recognize the signs that your balance might be off. If you find yourself feeling lonely, disconnected, or resentful, it may be time to reassess. Likewise, if you notice that you're avoiding time together, or if your alone time is starting to feel isolating rather than rejuvenating, it's worth having a conversation. These feelings are not failures. They're signals that something needs attention. By addressing them early, you can prevent small issues from becoming bigger problems. Another important aspect of balancing time together and alone time is respecting boundaries. If your partner asks for space, honor that request without taking it personally. Alone time is not a rejection. It's a way for each person to recharge and be their best self in the relationship. Similarly, if your partner wants to spend more time together, try to understand their perspective and look for ways to meet that need. It's all about mutual respect and a willingness to support each other's well-being. Over time, the balance between togetherness and solitude may shift. Life changes, such as having children, changing jobs, or moving to a new city, can affect how much time you spend together and apart. As your relationship evolves, so too will your needs. The key is to stay flexible, keep the lines of communication open, and continue making your relationship a priority. Balancing time together and alone time is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process. It requires self-awareness, empathy, and a commitment to growth, both as individuals and as a couple. But the rewards are worth it. When you find the right balance, you create a marriage that is both deeply connected and richly fulfilling. You become partners not just in life, but in personal growth, supporting each other's dreams while building a shared future. In the end, a strong marriage is about more than just being together. It's about creating a partnership where both people can thrive. By honoring each other's need for connection and independence, you build a foundation of trust, respect, and enduring love. And that is the true art of balancing time together and alone time in marriage.